Hola, ¿cómo estás? Son muy hermosa. Hello, Tiger here. You're probably wondering, has Tiger lost his mind? Of course he has. Anyways, why is he speaking Spanish? Because when in Spanish, do as the Spanish.
Once upon a time, there lived the Knight of the Realm, in a time not so long ago, and in a place not so far away. A knight who sought answers to many questions. One day, he set out to find these answers.
¿Cómo estás? Qué día tan bonito. Hermoso pasaje. Okay, I'm working on it. Anyways, here I am revisiting one of the first places I came to in the realm. It was over 900 days ago. I landed in these hills. And this is one of the first places I came to search for the answers to my questions. So maybe I shall ask the rock.
He asked the rock. I have no answers, the rock replied. Ye must ask of the enchanted forest.
Then I shall ask of the enchanted forest.
He asked of the enchanted forest. I have not the answers ye seek, replied the enchanted forest. Ye must journey to the realm of Spanish and ask the House of Light.
I must now go to the land of Spanish. We topped off on the brew that makes one anew, and now to the land of Spanish.
So Knight of the Realm journeyed to the realm of Spanish and searched for the House of Light.
Ven conmigo, por favor. Well, we've arrived in the land of Spanish. A realm not too far away from the current realm I live in. I'm glad you came along with me. I want to show you this beautiful place and a few special places I used to come to recharge my batteries. It's got a very, very special meaning to me, and it's very close to my heart. So why don't you stick around and join me? Let's get Sinbad ready. Well, Sinbad's all ready. Another one of my favorite places in the whole world, right here. The white zone is for loading and unloading only. Okay, so it's not the proper way to use a bike rack, but it's the only way my bike would fit. Leaves of 3, leave them be.
And upon finding the house of light, he asked of it,
O mighty lighthouse, dost thou have the answers to my questions?
I have not the answers ye seek, replied the house of light. Ye must ask of the mighty pine. So Knight of the Realm asked of the mighty pine.
O mighty pine, do you have the answers to my questions?
I have not the answers ye seek. Ye must ride this realm till you find the eagle. Ask then of this wise old bird, and ye may find your answers.
This building always creeps me right out. Check this out, folks. It's some kind of a library. Porta-library. Take one, leave one. Should have brought a book. I could have left one and taken one. Maybe next time. These small northern Ontario towns are so pretty, so relaxing to ride. Just a quick stop here to pay our respects at the cenotaph here for Korean veterans. The Korean conflict, for those of you who remember, was 1950 to 1955. North Korea invaded South Korea. Again, one of those proxy wars between communism and the West. Another senseless war, and it ended in a standoff, so it's not over. Technically. War. The worst of mankind. Remember, folks, you have to stand for something, or you'll fall for anything. Straight ahead is the way that is high, number 17, the Trans-Canada Highway. I'm just a knight of the realm. I ride on my horse made of steel, leaving no damsel in distress. All I can do is my absolute best. visit two establishments if there was a swimming hole anywhere nearby. Just a public beach dock to jump into the river, as it is extremely hot and humid right about now. And this night of the realm is really craving a dip. No one could help me. Maybe my Spanish wasn't good enough. Public road. See where it goes. Maybe it goes to a public beach and boat launch. I know at the marina, could have jumped in there. You're not going to believe this, folks. This place is just loaded with giant hogweed. Look at the size of it. Look at them. Whoa! Let's get out of here. Of course, I have to get a little bit of a closer look at this plant. It's from Asia. It's ornamental in Asia, but here it's totally dangerous. That's it, man. Looks like they've been pesticiding it. That's it. Do not touch. 6, 7 feet tall hogweed. Giant hogweed everywhere. Wow. Crazy. Folks, forget about poison ivy, poison oak, and poison sumac. Giant hogweed is the mother of all toxic, noxious plants. Bump. Whoa. I must find the spirit eagle. Let's try down here. So many signs everywhere saying private, private. Crazy. All I want to do is go for a swim. I'm on this whole viewing platform here, just taking a water break. I stopped into one more establishment and knocked on the door and nobody answered. Strange. Something's not adding up. What an awesome horse made of steel. Sinbad the Fifth. Oh no, I lost my Spanish translation cheat sheet. A few years back, I actually came out here to look at a house. One of these. A lupin still in bloom. Evening primrose. They should be closed in the sunlight, open in the evening. Well, good afternoon, primrose. Okay, folks, if you're still watching, you're probably wondering, where's this plot going? Well, nowhere really. It's just a day in the life of. Actually, I'm going through what you might call a little bit of a bucket list for my time here in Algoma country. It's beautiful country, the scenery spectacular. I met a lot of nice people. There been a lot of ups and downs, trials and tribulations. People wondering why the guy on the right is talking to himself. That's okay. We all have our lives. All we can choose is to live them. No Spanish translation cheat sheet. Tiger won't be speaking Spanish anymore today. Sorry, folks. Well, I have to admit, this is one of the more flatter areas I've ridden in a long time. Let's take a rest on this bench. I've been riding around in circles and searching for answers. No, actually, I was looking for my Spanish translation cheat sheet. All I can remember is hola, hola, and por favor. I don't think that's going to get me very far. Whew. And it's a hot day, I'll tell you, folks. Thanks for coming along. You know I appreciate that. You're very important to me, you know that, eh? Awesome. There's a place that says over there I can get lucky. Well, I'll head over there later. If it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. Kidding. Small town, Ontario. Look out, Johnny Tiger can be coming to your town. Lots of hummingbirds in town here. Saw a hummingbird chasing off 2 kestrels. The smallest of the falcon family.
I'm just a knight of the realm. Just a knight of the realm. I ride on my horse made of steel. Ride on this horse made of steel. Leaving no damsel.
The way that is high, number 17. I'm wondering what this is. Wonder if it's a path for horse made of steel. If it is a path for horses made of steel, that would be pretty progressive for a small town. Kudos. Some beautiful houses up this way. I guess I'm looking for some kind of closure before I move on to the next chapter of my life. And visiting this place is one of the things I had to do on that list. And how symbolic. Had to find a shady spot to chill out. Okay, the question. One of them anyways. Why is this place called Spanish? Spanish, the word, can be used as an adjective if my memory serves me correct. She's a Spanish girl. Spanish describes the girl, the noun, right? You got to help me out with this one, folks. It can also be used in the context following, as following. She speaks Spanish. Okay, but as a proper name, a location, just called Spanish. Does anyone really know? If this episode seems a little bit unscripted, no continuity, disoriented, confused, that's because I've been riding for hours without a swim. You've heard of Sleepless in Seattle? Well, I'm swimless in Spanish. Give them credit. They put a bench in the middle of nowhere. But, is this the middle of nowhere? To me it might be, but to people here, this might be the middle of somewhere. Why else would they put a bench there? It's like I'm riding into a whole new town. I gotta admit, this place is special. It draws me in. I'm just outside of Lucky Snack Bar. I think I'm going to get lucky. Still looking for answers. But, like they say, when in Spanish, do as the Spanish. Have some fries. I ordered a small fry. I remembered to say por favor. And I asked the lovely girl why the place is called Spanish, and she didn't know. Nobody really knew. So she asked me why there's a town called Espanola down the highway. Good question. Canada, the best country in the world. Wow, I'm glad I got the small. That's a pretty hefty portion. Notice when you're out and about having fries that you're always putting vinegar on your fries, but you never do it at home. Vinegar, salt, and ketchup. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I always wonder why everywhere I go people stare at me. Folks, ketchup in the corners. When buying fries, notice how when you pour the ketchup on, it's always on top. You sit down, you eat a few, and it's all gone. No more ketchup. In the corners. And you'll have ketchup. 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 Like the sign says, satisfy your hunger, and my hunger is satisfied. So, I got lucky. Awesome. No drugs or alcohol were used in the creation of this episode or any other episode. Come on, people, get high on life. Folks, Tiger here. We're back at the chariot. But don't worry, this adventure is nowhere near over. I saved the best for last. Why don't you come with me? We're going up there. Come along, por favor. Never mind poison ivy. We saw the mother of all noxious plants, the giant hogweed.
After a long and harrowing, swimless journey, Knight of the Realm finally found the eagle and asked of it.
So, my eagle friend, do you have the answers to my questions? A. Why is this place called Spanish? B. Where can a Knight of the Realm go for a swim? Without trespassing, that is.
What do I look like, a wise old owl? Replied the eagle.
I knew you'd say that.
Climb to the top of the mountain, and ye will see all clearly, said the eagle.
Then we shall climb right to the top, where the answers may be waiting for us.
So Knight of the Realm climbed to the top, and all was clear to see.
Oh yeah, Spanish happens to be the world capital for spiders. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Spanish River Delta, the end of the river, where the mighty Spanish River descends from its highlands and ends where the mighty Lake Huron begins. This, my friends, is the Spanish River's end of the line. And this is one of the reasons why I came here today. For it's the end of the line for me in some respects. There's change coming, a new chapter. And I thought I'd just come out here and revisit this place one more time. I used to come out here after gigs, after a week of hard playing and guitar lessons, and come out here and recharge my soul, my spirit. And hopefully you'll see why. It's just amazingly beautiful. Way out there, in that stand of tall pines, right about there, I'm going to try to zoom in, is an eagle's nest. It's empty at this time of year. When I come in the spring, midsummer, you can see the eagles right in that tall tree there with that little space in it. Anyways, now you know. So long, my eagle friend. Till we meet again. I said eagle, not seagull. I wonder if walking through that patch of poison ivy is going to be problematic. And so my journey has once again brought me to this mountain. And I shall show you why. Here amongst the pines and the junipers and the granite of this Canadian shield, I find peace and inspiration. And so did the Spaniards when they first came here. Scratch the last part. I'm not sure if they actually came here. So, our questions are not answered today. We have not found a new swimming hole, and we know not why this place is called Spanish. I paid that cricket. Sometimes, questions are best left unanswered. Look, a guitar. Shall we play it? I'm just a knight of the realm. I ride on my horse made of steel. peace, love, happiness, and health. Tiger out.
And so, for this night of the realm, the journey continues.